Greg Hennis alongside the boxer, Jimmy Maher, and welcome back to the Auto Outlet of PA, 1515 Bristol Pike, right here in the heart of Bensalem. Boxer, before we get any further, whether they're watching us in Jersey, whether they're watching us in Pennsylvania, whether they're watching us in Delaware, the Lehigh Valley, they're closest to the New Jersey Turnpike, the Pennsylvania Turnpike, we are right smack in the middle, aren't we, Boxer?
Greg, we're so easy to get to. We're right off of Woodhaven Road. If you're coming from Jersey, you can take the Burlington-Bristol Bridge to the Bristol Pike all the way up to our dealership. And you can take the Turnpike to the Woodhaven to Bristol Pike. You're right there. Otherwise, North Philly, South Philly, West Philly, Delaware, we're easy to get to. Take 95 straight up, get off on Woodhaven. We're the first exit on the right, Greg.
And you can't miss the Boxer. You can't miss us here at the Auto Outlet of PA. Now, Boxer.
Greg, there's no excuses. No excuses. When I tell them this event, Greg, there's no excuses.
Well, I got to tell you, Boxer, first of all, it's great to see you again. It's been too long.
Baby, we back.
It's been too long,
We
Boxer.
back.
It's been too long. Number one, it's great to see you. Number two, it's great to be back here at the Auto Outlet of PA. So if my memory serves me correct, and tell me if I'm wrong, Boxer, first of all, every time you put the Boxer and the Auto Outlet together, that is a fantastic combination for a great big sales event that, by the way, starts right now through the close of business
Greg,
Saturday.
you know what that equals? That equals car deals. That equals getting people approved with repos, slow pays, no pays, bankruptcies, foreclosures. It doesn't matter, Greg. Listen, one thing we do is, and I've said it a million times before and you've heard it a million times, we work harder to get people approved than any other dealership. If they're stopping up and down the boulevard, going into these new car dealerships, trying to get a car, wasting hours of time, just come here, see the Boxer, and we're going to get you in a car.
Now, I got to tell you, Boxer, one of the things that you do and do it better than anyone else here at the Auto Outlet of PA in Bensalem is you create excitement, and here's what we're talking about. You have been known for a long time for a lot of innovative sales. Am I right? You've done some innovative things over the years. Am I right about that?
Greg, when you don't have the overhead that these big dealerships have, it allows you to do a lot more and give the customer a lot more with the same quality of cars. We got 15, 16, 17s. We might even have an 18 on the lot by the end of the week.
Hey!
I mean, we got cars with 3, 4, 5,000 miles on them, all warrantied up, ready to go.
So, Boxer, here's the deal. If somebody gets here Thursday, if somebody gets here Friday, through the close of business Saturday, which, by the way, posted hours are about 7 o'clock at night, but I know that when there's a sale, there's a party here at the Auto Outlet of PA with a Boxer in the house. Guess what, ladies and gentlemen? They're going to be here till 10, 11 o'clock at night, maybe till 11:59, making the deals happen. So, Boxer, what exactly is on the table here at the Auto Outlet of PA, whether I'm watching in Jersey, Pennsylvania, Delaware? What's cooking between now and the close of business Saturday?
Listen, Jersey, Delaware, Philadelphia, we're doing the $5,000 for your trade regardless of the condition. That's push it in,
Whoa!
roll it in, tow it in. It doesn't matter. Any year, any make, any model, any condition, any miles. It doesn't matter, Greg. That's $5,000 for your trade. $5,000 for your trade. $5,000 for your trade.
Now, Boxer, it's $5,000 for your trade. Now, I want you to look right over there. In the back, you can see it on the camera at home, there's a car that obviously has been on fire, that has obviously caught fire. You're not going to give somebody $5,000 cash for their trash on that trade-in, are you? You're not doing that. You're not, Boxer, come on, come on.
Let me think about that for a second. You know me, and you know what I do.
I know it.
All right? That's $5,000. It doesn't matter if the car don't have tires on it. It doesn't have to have rims. You can bring it in a tow truck. It doesn't matter. When I get here Saturday morning and I see 2 or 3 tow trucks with trades, I know we're on for business, baby. $5,000 regardless of the condition.
What if they push it in here and it doesn't run? Are you still giving them 5 Gs?
We'll help you push it in. Just call us and let us know when you're going to be at the entrance. We'll push it in.
And what about those people that can't get it here and you got to tow it in? What about those people? Are they getting the 5 Gs cash for their trash trade-in event?
Listen, all you got to do is bring us the title, the registration, bring your pay stubs, and we're going to get it done, Greg. If the car can't make it here, don't worry about it. Come up, get approved, we'll put you in the car, and you can always have your AAA or your roadside assistance tow the car up on the next day. It doesn't matter. The main thing is getting you here, getting you in a reliable car, a car that's going to last you, something that you can afford, and something that mainly fits your family. We want people to get cars that they want, not that they get pushed into. We want people to feel comfortable. I mean, we want to sit down and figure out every situation.
So what you're saying is not only are you going to give them $5,000 cash for their trash trade-in event toward the purchase of another vehicle, but you're not going to stuff them into a vehicle that they don't want. So in other words, let me just ask you this way. I go to one of those other dealers up and down the strip, okay?
Yep. And
they say, I can help you, but you got to get that car. Isn't that stuffing somebody into a car when they tell you got to get that particular car?
I would say 50% of the time, they're stuffing you in a car.
Why aren't you stuffing people in cars here, Boxer? Why are you letting them pick it out? Why are you letting them do it?
Listen, I'd rather give somebody a car or put somebody in a car and get them approved and work a little harder at getting them the car that they actually could see themselves in. When they get in the car and they look in the rearview mirror, I want them to be able to see that that's the car for them. I don't want them to feel like they got to take this Hyundai Accent that's a compact car, and there's nothing wrong with that because everybody, there's people that like compact cars, but I want the car that the person wants. If they want a Maxima, I want to put you in a Maxima. If they want a Rogue all-wheel drive 2016, that's what I want to put them in, Greg.
$5,000, $5,000, $5,000. $5,000.
Cash for your trash trade-in event. Only at the Auto Outlet of PA. 1515 Bristol Pike, right here in Bensalem. And tell them the Boxer sent you and we're knocking out the competition.
If I've been to another dealership and I've been turned down because I've had that divorce, I've had that bankruptcy, I've had that foreclosure, I've had the, I'm on fixed income, maybe I'm on public assistance and all those kind of things, and I've had all kind of problems, I've lost a job and all that thing in the past. Are you able to help those people with the $5,000 cash for their trash during this trade-in event between now and the close of business Saturday? Boxer, can you help them out?
Greg,
can you help them?
I can help them out. I'm going to tell you why.
Why?
I had bad credit.
What?
So I've had
No, not the Boxer. Not the Boxer.
I've had stuff wrong with my credit, so I was there at one point, and I had to rebuild my credit and get into a car that necessarily wasn't what I wanted, but it's what I could afford at that time. And I did that for 8 to 12 months, got my credit right, moved into the next car, through a better bank. So it gets better from there once you can get in a car, and that's why we work harder for the customers. You walk into some of these dealerships, and the first thing they tell you is, you need a co-signer. You need $5,000 down. That's not what we want to do, Greg.
And most people don't have that kind of cash laying around, Boxer.
If you got $400 in your pocket, we're going to try to put you in a car. Matter of fact, we're going to get you into a car.
People like that, Boxer. People like to hear that. $5,000 cash for the trash, a little bit of do-re-mi down, maybe a couple hundred, you're in business. You're talking their language. Now, what about people that are in a situation that they have recently got into a buy here, pay here vehicle. Okay, and they got that.
Buy here, pay here's don't like Jimmy the Boxer.
Why don't they like you? Why don't they like you, Boxer?
Because I expose them, and I'm gonna tell you why. Because they're selling you an 03, an 04. You're paying $350, $400. In my mind, $50 a month for an 03 is too much money. You can go on Craigslist and buy that car for $1,000. Stop going to buy here payers. And if you have a buy here payer and you owe $3, $4, $5 grand on it, then you need to come here, because this is your chance right now to get out of that car that you're stuck in, that you owe $4,000 on, that's worth $500. This is your chance right here, Greg.
Because your trade, regardless, no restrictions, is worth $5,000 cash for your trash during this trade-in event, which means push it in,
pull it in,
tow it in,
any year,
drag it in, any model.
Listen, it doesn't matter how you get the car here. All you have to do is get the car here. That's it, Greg. Tell the folks, that's all you got to do. Tell your friends. If your friend's got a car, it's hot out, the AC don't work, come trade the car in. You need a new car. Get yourself a nice car.
Now, here's the thing. You say, well, what's the catch? There is no catch except for it is a limited time promotion. Now, Boxer, one other time you told people that this promotion was going to end, and it ended. We haven't seen it since, right? Am I right?
You're 100% right, Greg.
It's back. Now, there is no promises in life, but here's one thing I'm sure you could promise. That if they get in here Thursday, is it on?
It's on.
If they get here Friday, is it on?
It's on, Greg.
If they get here Saturday before you turn out the lights, lock the door, and throw away the key till Monday morning, is the $5,000 cash for their trash during the trade-in event. Is it on, Boxer?
That's $5,000, $5,000, $5,000 for your trade-in, regardless of the condition, Greg.
$5,000, $5,000, $5,000, $5,000.
Cash for your trash trade-in event, only at the Auto Outlet of PA, 1515 Bristol Pike, right here in Bensalem, and tell them the Boxer sent you and we're knocking out the competition.
Now, I want to ask you a question. You've got the name Boxer.
That's correct.
Now, some folks out there probably have never seen you before because it's been a while. It's been a while, Boxer.
It's been a while.
Been too long. Been too long.
But you know what, though?
I think you've been training.
Listen,
I think you've been training, maybe, working it out a little bit.
100%, Greg. But this is the thing. We did the trade-in special for so long. We helped out so many people. But sometimes you got to take a break because, yeah, you are over-allowing on trades. I mean, when I get a car in here that doesn't run, it's not worth nothing. So it take me, you can only do it in spurts. You can't do it all the time. So you'll go out of business. So listen, it's $5,000 for any trade-in.
Push it in.
Pull it in, tow it in, doesn't matter. Any credit, it doesn't matter. We deal with 450s. We deal with 460s. We deal with 500s. We do good credit, bad credit, medium credit. If first-time buyers, it doesn't matter.
Now, Boxer, let me just say this again. You understand those folks that have had a problem with their credit. You understand those people that have been late on a payment because you said it yourself. You at one time had bad credit. So you can help those folks that are watching that have been turned down, have been from dealer to dealer. They say, whoa, 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 we can't help you. You got a repossession. Whoa, 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 we can't help you. You got a bankruptcy. Whoa, 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 you've been late on a mortgage payment. You understand those things. You can help them out. You speak the talk and walk the walk, Boxer, and you're hooking them up with $5,000 cash for your trash during the trade-in event between now and the close of business Saturday.
That's correct, Greg. I mean, we're going to take our time. We're going to figure out your situation. We're going to go over your credit with you. We're going to figure out if you did have a repo, why it was a repo. We don't want that to happen again. We're going to explain that to the lenders, and we're going to try to find a car deal and put you in a car and get you to the point where you can build your credit back up and reestablish yourself.
Now, Boxer, before I want to introduce a special guy hanging over there, one of your buddies here at the Auto Outlet, Mr. Johnny Cool. But before we do, talk to me, Boxer, talk to me, and tell me, for folks that don't know, how you got the name The Boxer. Because people are saying, how do you get the name The Boxer? That's just probably some name that he gave himself.
Listen, Greg, I've been boxing my whole life. So there was one thing I did. I fought my whole life. I was in the boxing ring.
Before the car business.
Before the car business. And then what I did was I took that into the car business. That's why I work harder to get a bank to say yes. That's why I work harder to get people approved. That's why I work harder to do everything I do. And the whole team does. Everybody's going to work tough and work these lenders to get you in a car. So that's the main goal. So we work hard. We take that fighting style and we put it into sales.
$5,000, $5,000, $5,000, $5,000.
Cash for your trash trade-in event, only at the Auto Outlet of PA, 1515 Bristol Pike, right here in Bensalem, and tell them the Boxer sent you and we're knocking out the competition.
So, Johnny.
Yes, sir.
A lot of people say, well, I want to come down to the Auto Outlet of PA, 1515 Bristol Pike here in the heart of Bensalem, but I've been to this guy. I've been to that guy. I'm in a buy here, pay here car. They told me my credit is terrible. I've got credit problems. They told me I'm flipped upside down in my trade. Now, we know the Boxer works hard, but you're a part of the team that works hard with the Boxer. Tell us what you're going to do for the folks when they get down here Thursday, Friday, through the close of business Saturday here at the Auto Outlet of PA.
Absolutely, Greg. You have to remember, first things first, guys. Here at the Auto Outlet of PA, we don't discriminate. Short, fat, skinny, tall, we're going to prove them all. We're going to work real hard for you to come down. Come down, see us. You have to see me, Johnny C. We've got the deals to make your wheels squeal, but you have to come. You have to come down. And we're going to work hard for you guys.
Now, I got to tell you, Boxer, when you get here to the Auto Outlet of PA, first of all, it's an easy deal. You come here, we're going to give you $5,000 cash for your trash trade-in event. That's part of the deal already taken care of. Am I right, Boxer? Because, a lot of times you walk into a dealership, you say, well, what do you give me for my trade? Well, you come here, you bring in a trade that the other guy down the road said it's worth 500 if you're lucky. Well, here, it's worth 5,000. That makes it easy right there, doesn't it, Boxer?
The last dealership said your car was worth 500. I say it's worth 5,000. Listen.
You gotta love that. Great return on investment there, buddy.
Listen.
Big one, Boxer, big one.
Anybody that sees this commercial that's either in the market or that's not even in the market and they got a car, and like I said, it's a clunker, it doesn't run right, it's smashed, it's this, it's that, it doesn't matter. Get yourself here, wintertime's coming, get yourself a reliable car with a payment you can afford, and that's it, Greg. I mean, it's that simple, folks.
And you really are going to give them $5,000 cash for their trash toward the purchase of another vehicle with no restrictions, Boxer. You're sure about this?
No restrictions, Greg.
You're sure, Johnny. You're sure that's on?
Positive.
No restrictions.
No restrictions.
Now, Johnny, you've been around the car business for a long time.
I have.
As the Boxer. Have you ever seen a program as exciting as this where folks can bring in that car that has been sitting parked in their yard, that's all rusted over, get it out of the yard, the city's gonna like that,
Yeah, they are.
and turn it into $5,000 toward the purchase of another vehicle?
Never. I've never seen something like that. I've been in the business 15, 18 years. You have to come here, Auto Outlet of PA. That's where we're going to drag it in, tow it in, push it in, pull it in. You have to come see me, Johnny C, see the Boxer. We're all here. We're ready to go.
Now, somebody out there watching saying, well, come on, are you really going to give me, what do you want to say to those folks that are saying, are you really going to help me out?
Come on down. Come on down. You come on down, see us. All right, we're going to give you $5,000. Not $500. We're giving you $5,000.
Even if they've been up the street and they said it's worth 50 cents if you're lucky.
That's fine. That's fine. Come on.
Loan tranny.
Come on down.
Been on fire.
Come on.
Well, what if it's missing the windshield? Seats, so I took a baseball bat to it, a sledgehammer. You might have done that before to some vehicles, Boxer.
I've done it to some vehicles just to prove to people that I do. It is real. I don't care if the front window's smashed out. Bring the car to the Auto Outlet of PA, 1515 Bristol Pike, right here in Bensalem, and you're going to get $5,000. Not two, not three, not four, but $5,000, Greg.
Now, you're watching this program right now and you say, well, I would love to have the $5,000 cash for my trash toward the purchase of another vehicle. Of course you would. You'd like to get out of that buy here, pay here car. You'd like to get out of that car that you're way upside down, $5, $10, $15, $20,000 upside down, and you're saying, can they help me? You better believe they can help you. And Boxer and Johnny Cool, you guys have programs that will even get people the same payment they have or very close to it with your same payment programs that are available. So not only are you hooking them up with the $5,000 cash for the trash, but you're hooking them up with the same payment program. That's big.
That's huge. It's absolutely huge. You got to remember, these banks love that money down, and that $5,000 for your trade, it's going to show equity, and that's what they want. They want that equity.
Now, that $5,000 that people are getting for their trade, you said it's like equity.
Yeah.
So does that mean if the bank would like to see a little something into the game, that trade-in is actually a little something in the game? Is that right, Boxer?
100%, Greg. I mean, when you got a trade and you're getting $5,000 for your trade, that's like having $5,000 down, just put in a different way. It's a trade-in value instead of cash down. So it doesn't matter how it is, but I can guarantee you when my lenders see that, they're definitely looking to buy that paper. I can just say that.
You know, it's like that old Drano commercial. You know, you put the Drano down in the sink and your troubles go away. Well, guess what, folks? You get here to the Auto Outlet of PA, 1515 Bristol Pike, right here in the heart of Bensalem. If they get here Thursday, Boxer, is it on?
Greg, it's on!
Johnny Cool, if they get here Friday, is it on?
Greg, it's on, baby.
And guys, if they get here Saturday from the time you open your doors till the last customer leaves and you turn out the lights and throw away the keys, guys, is the $5,000 cash for their trash during the trade-in event on all day Saturday through the close of business?
All day Saturday through the close of business, Greg.
Is that right there, Johnny Cool?
He's absolutely 100% correct. It's on.
Now, Boxer and Johnny, tell me, Boxer, about the inventory, because what good is it getting out of that car, getting $5,000? What kind of car are you going to hook them up with? What kind of selection do you have? What kind of opportunity are you going to give folks when they get here down to the Auto Outlet, Bristol Pike, right here in Bensalem, between now and the close of business Saturday?
Greg, what makes us different is one thing, right? Is when you think of a dealership that actually deals with bad credit and gets people approved in car loans when they've been told no 1, 2, 3, 4 times, right? What we do different is we're putting you in 14s, 15s, 16s, 17s, and like I said, we might even have an 18 on the
gotta love that.
because we've had one. So we are giving you a real car with good miles that has a warranty where we're not selling 05s, 08s, 09s, 2010s. We're not selling 100,000-mile cars. We're selling nice cars, low miles, Nissans, Hyundais, Hondas, Chevys, Dodges, Chryslers. We got them all, Greg.
And they all come with that $5,000 cash for their trash during the trade-in event. That in itself makes it a party, Boxer. The $5,000 makes it a party.
100%, Greg. Philly knows me, Delaware knows me, Jersey knows me, and they know I'm not lying. They've been here, they've heard me, they've seen it. It's $5,000 for any trade-in.
Now, Johnny Cool.
Yes, sir.
One more question before I let you go.
Sure.
They get down here Thursday. They get down here Friday. They get down here through the close of business Saturday, and they say, I want that $5,000 cash for my trash during the trade-in event. I want it. I need it. I've got to have it. But they are concerned that their credit, or they are concerned about high-pressure tactics. Now, it's no secret that in some places there's some pressure. There's some pressure. You guys have been around. There's some pressure. Here at the Auto Outlet of PA, Johnny, is there pressure for the guy watching in Jersey, for the guy watching in Delaware, the lady watching in the Lehigh Valley, wherever you're watching? Johnny, look at the camera. Is there pressure at the Auto Outlet of PA?
Greg, there's no pressure. And the Boxer knows this. Listen, we're not ducking and dodging people with credit issues. We encourage it. Come on in, see us. You have to see us. Give us a chance. That $5,000 for the trade is going to make all the difference, Greg.
$5,000, $5,000, $5,000, $5,000.
Cash for your trash trade-in event. Only at the Auto Outlet of PA. 1515 Bristol Pike, right here in Bensalem. And tell them the Boxer sent you and we're knocking out the competition.
If you are looking for a great opportunity to get out of that vehicle, maybe that vehicle you've been driving isn't driving so good anymore. Maybe that rust isn't holding on anymore. Maybe the transmission is on its last leg. Maybe the brakes aren't so good. Maybe the car's leaking. Maybe it doesn't fit your family needs. And you know you're upside down. And you know your credit's rough. You've been through a divorce. You've been through a bankruptcy. You've been through a foreclosure. You've been through a college loan that you defaulted. Slow pay, no pay, past medical bills. Maybe you're on a fixed income. Maybe you're unemployed. Maybe you're on public assistance. Guess what? They still want to see you. Talk to me, Boxer. You still want to see them. You still want to show them the love, regardless of all those situations, during our $5,000 Cash for Your Trash trade-in event Thursday, Friday through the close of business Saturday. Boxer, you want to see them, don't you?
Greg, we want to see everybody come in. We want to see everybody get into a car. We want to help people that actually want to be helped. You know, we want to get people approved. We want to find cars that they actually like. We don't want to put you in a car that you don't like. It's got to fit your family. It's got to fit your needs, and you got to like the car, and that's our main goal.
Now, is there some situation where you cannot give someone the $5,000 cash for their trash during the trade-in event because maybe their credit has been so damaged, they're so upside down in their trade? Is there any situation, Boxer, or maybe a combination of situations, maybe they're upside down in their trade, their credit has had some damage, they've got a trade that doesn't run, it's not worth 50 cents, any of those things together, is that going to prevent you from giving someone not $1,000, not $2, not $3, not $4, but $5,000 cash for your trash trade-in event? Is that going to prevent it?
There's nothing that's going to prevent it, Greg. It's $5,000 for your trade, regardless of the condition. It doesn't matter. So it has nothing to do with whether your credit's up to par. It doesn't have anything to do with it. Everybody gets the $5,000. Point blank. You could have a 1994 Mercury Sable with one wheel, and you're going to get $5,000. So everybody gets the $5,000.
So there is really, absolutely, positively, no restrictions on the vehicle that somebody trades.
No restrictions.
That's number one. Number two, if they get here Thursday, are they going to absolutely get the $5,000 cash for their trash?
100%.
If they get here Friday, maybe it's the beginning of the day, and lunchtime. At the end of the day, if they check in here Friday, are they checking out with another vehicle and checking out with $5,000 toward the purchase of that new vehicle with our Cash for Your Trash trade-in event?
That's right, Greg. It's 100%. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, it doesn't matter. Get here and get $5,000 for your trade.
$5,000, $5,000, $5,000, $5,000.
Cash for Your Trash trade-in event only at the Auto Outlet of PA. 1515 Bristol Pike right here in Bensalem. And tell them the Boxer sent you and we're knocking out the competition.
When they get here, they are going to find a great selection of automobiles. They are going to find, Boxer, no pressure. They're going to find that you like the credit challenges. You embrace it. You love it. You used to be in that situation. You love it. You love
Greg,
it.
I like to be able to get on the computer and do what I got to do and make stuff happen. I like to make people happy. When I come out and tell somebody and they're just waiting patiently, nervous, whether they're going to get approved, I like to tell them they're approved. I love to see them smile. I love to shake hands and tell them, listen, I got you approved. This is what we got to do to bring your credit back to par. This is what we're going to do to lower your payment in the next 6, 8, 12 months. So we love to do that, Greg.
And of course, you've got the same payment program available. Boxer, during this event, you could have easily done, $1,000, $2,000, $3,000, maybe even $4,000 cash for your trash, and people would have been thrilled. Why'd you choose 5? That's big. That is huge. That is a game changer, Boxer. People love the fact that they can get $5,000 for their trade-in. They love it with no restriction.
Greg, when I tell you the reason I do the 5,000 is because now that gets somebody approved that couldn't get approved before. That's why I say I can get people approved that's been said that been told no, from this dealership, them that dealership, these new car dealerships. They got big overhead, Greg. They need to make a lot of money per car. They can't give you $5,000 for your trade. They can't afford to do it. We can. We got low overhead. We got a good staff. We got nice cars, newer cars, low miles, and we can do it. And that's why we're able to do it, Greg.
So you're sure you shouldn't just do 1,000? You're sure?
I'm sure.
You're sure it shouldn't just be 2?
I'm sure.
You're sure it shouldn't just be 3?
I'm sure.
How about 4?
I'm sure.
You sure it needs to be $5,000?
I might have got a hit a few times in my boxing career, but you're getting $5,000.
No concussions?
No concussions, but you're getting $5,000.
So, Boxer, just to make sure it is $5,000 cash for their trash trade-in event all day Thursday, all day Friday through the close of business Saturday. Let me hear $5,000 only like the Boxer Jimmy Maher can say, not once, not twice, but that 3-piece hook.
That's $5,000, $5,000, $5,000 for any trade-in, any year, any make, any model, any condition. It doesn't matter. Auto Outlet of PA, 1515 Bristol Pike, right here in the heart of Bensalem.
$5,000, $5,000, $5,000, $5,000.
Cash for Your Trash trade-in event only at the Auto Outlet of PA, 1515 Bristol Pike, right here in Bensalem. And tell them the Boxer sent you and we're knocking out the competition.
Boxer, is it an easy drive from Jersey?
It's easy. There's no excuses.
Is it an easy drive from the Lehigh Valley?
No excuses. It's easy to get here.
From Delaware, the great first state of Delaware, is an easy drive.
It's definitely easy from Delaware. It's a straight ride all the way here, and everybody's got a phone. Everybody's got a navigation. Pop it in and get right here.
Philadelphia is an easy drive.
That's even easier. That's right here. We're here.
If I'm at the Philadelphia Mills Mall, how easy is it to find?
Philadelphia Mills Mall, also known as the Franklin Mills Mall, is actually one exit down from me.
We are close by, ladies and gentlemen, and get ready. Fasten your safety belts. If you've been thinking about getting an automobile, and maybe one of the things that stopped you is because you know your trade ain't worth diddly squat. Well, guess what? Here at the Auto Outlet of PA, it does not matter. Thursday, Friday, through the close of business Saturday, your trade with no restrictions is worth how much, Boxer?
$5,000, $5,000, $5,000 for any trade-in. 1515 Bristol Pike, right here in Bensalem.
If they've got credit issues, divorce, bankruptcy, foreclosure, college loan, they're on public assistance, whatever. Boxer, you're going to help them out.
Listen, I want to help everybody. It doesn't matter your situation. As long as you got an income, you need to come here.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Boxer's here. We're here. Johnny Cool and the staff is here all day Thursday, all day Friday through the close of business Saturday. Get ready. The action's here. It's back. 3 days and 3 days only. How much cash for your trash?
That's $5,000, $5,000, $5,000 for any trade-in only at the Auto Outlet of PA.
Come see the Boxer. We'll see you right here at the Auto Outlet of PA, 1515 Bristol Pike, right here in the heart of Bensalem. Remember, it's the Boxer. Jimmy Maher and Greg Hennis will be here waiting with $5,000 cash for your trash trade-in event.
$5,000, $5,000, $5,000, $5,000.
Cash for your trash trade-in event. Only at the Auto Outlet of PA. 1515 Bristol Pike, right here in Bensalem. And tell them the Boxer sent you and we're knocking out the competition.